Sunflowers and orchids. Allow the voice in your head to become the ad-lib of your life's tapestry, for it speaks the colour and frequency within me. A moment witnessed can be more damaging than a lifetime of misery. Is our reason, our why, the code to societal numbness? We're here to feel and express, pour love into our passion, healing mental health and removing that badge of fashion. Now that joke isn't funny anymore, as I slam the door on the bore of no more, self-doubt no longer about, once hovering in a law. Sunflowers and orchids, the sun's power for my kids. But I see this now, but then, consumed in loneliness, bad decision on friends. Sunflowers and orchids was a body ravished in drugs and drinks. No kids, gone, numbing life begun. The Smiths repeat, I greet the inner voice irate. No clue what to do, loosely consumed by the silhouette of the noose. Cemetery gates. But again it calls, tells me it was really nothing, but I question its bluffing. Not good at this love thing, crying, it's tiring, I'm trying, pictures about, but how soon is now when there's a light that never goes out? But Big Mouth strikes again, always a foe, rarely a friend. My intuition relationship making a straight line bend, my augmented reality feeling like hell, and it's not just heaven that knows I'm miserable now, it's me. And what even is heaven when you feel the fire beneath your feet? I felt the time was nigh to meet my maker and ask why. Meat is conscious murder when you hang yourself out to dry, but twice tried, more tears cried. Damaged vocal cords and cords not untied, I fell to my knees, the snapping sound was meant to be. And in them 2 minutes of madness, I dreamt somebody loved me. So I lay, pictures surround my being, pools of self-harm, a terrible scene. I began seeing, I felt lighter but still ill, an overwhelming desire to resurrect a will. The mist settles, confusion echoes, destruction adorned each wall as I swung like Thor, plaster versus hammer. Haven't spoken in weeks yet my smile soothed, my stutter, my stammer. And behind the echoes a light illuminates the labyrinth, exposing the straight path. The first footstep of life begins, sunflowers and orchids, self-sins projected from this life lesson called the kids. How can I protect you? Got no control of where you are. The smile on my face masking the pain so afar. Took me years to realise the self-demise was part of my reason to newfound eyes. To make me tougher, rise from the gutter, hot knife through butter I slice like a wizened owl catching the mice. I open my talons and grasp this thing called life. And amidst the strife, life got brighter. You realise how hard you actually are when you heal the wounds of the inner fighter. The path looked long, but the path looked lighter. See, we carry the burdens of life of which we have no control. Instead of turning up each day, we find comfort in the whole. But at some point you have to say, fuck that, drag yourself off the mat or life will pass, get back on your feet and get off the canvas. Don't be another life wasted, because once you've tasted what the bottom's based with, the crossroads appear and do you ascend? Or be another breathing body buried in the basement. So as time drags by, you realise the drag is the why. New people enter your life without asking, just committed on that focus on self thing. Energy flowing, lifestyle growing, magnetism doing its thing, making more sense when you begin seeing. Life is meant to drag you down, to adorn the crown and drown in the pride of who's got eyes less dry. Fuck that. Them sunflowers and orchids were the soul of strength amidst the chaos created. But why teach a man his power when a soul can be destroyed, indoctrinated? So I stand before you proud of who I am. Once a shadow of self, but it's made me the man. Them sunflowers and orchids resurrecting vulnerability from my lips. I miss the kids, taken away against their will. But now I see this is their life lessons being instilled. But remember that overwhelming desire to resurrect? It drives me still. And in the meantime I will grow. And I'll show that no matter how dark life can go, it just means the brighter the light when it shows. Sunflowers and orchids, the sun's power through my kids. Thank you for listening.